This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Alright guys, so here's the deal. There's something going on right now that was completely unexpected. It sucks ass. You guys already know I'm in financial troubles, right? You already know about all the crap that's going on with me. So what I want to do is I want to tell you about what's going on right now before we get to the schedule and everything else, because I just want to get out of the way and I need your feedback on something special that I can do this month to help fix the situation. Okay? So as you guys know, I declared bankruptcy. Well, I filed to declare bankruptcy. I am going to declare bankruptcy. It's going to happen. The question is, what kind of bankruptcy is it going to be? How long is this process going to take, etc. Okay? Nothing I can do about it, alright? Public knowledge. Of course, all the idiots on the internet talking shit about it, whatever. Do whatever you want, you're idiots. I don't care what the idiots do. So as you guys know, I have no money. I mean, it's pretty much inevitable. When you're bankrupt, you have no money. You know, I can barely make ends meet right now. You guys know I've been telling you for months. Every month I'm getting overdrafted on my bank account, to the point where some bills are going late and everything. So, the truth of the matter is, you know, when you file for bankruptcy, now that's it. You stop using credit, okay? Which I have. I'm not using credit at all anymore. And it was like a dead stop, and it basically kind of helped a little bit, because when you're not using credit anymore, you don't pay your creditors anymore, and that's a good thing, because now you have extra funds. The problem is, all those extra funds that I've raised by not paying the creditors had to go to things like actually paying a bankruptcy attorney, filing for bankruptcy, paying back taxes that I owed to the state of Washington, okay? So, as nice as it is, that you're like, oh, that's good, I don't have to pay these guys, you know, moving forward, because I'm declaring bankruptcy.
Phil's a scam artist.
All that money had to go to the other people who I couldn't pay, okay? So I have no extra money at all. In fact, things are kind of tighter than ever. I just told you guys this week, I emptied out my bank account to pay the back taxes for the state of Washington. And what sucks is, in this next coming week, okay, I need to raise enough funds on stream, which I don't even know if I'm going to do, to pay condo fees for both of my condos, one of which is in foreclosure, but I'm legally required to keep paying condo fees on it until the bank actually takes it, which they haven't done yet. And who knows how long it's going to take them. So I have to keep paying hundreds of dollars a month to a condo that I'm not going to have in the near future, hopefully. Plus, of course, I have to pay the condo dues on my house here. Plus, utilities are coming up, alright? I don't get paid by Twitch until the middle of the month. As you all know, I've been telling you this forever. I get paid around the 15th of the month by Twitch. Sometimes it takes longer because it has to be processed. So I'm not getting any money from anybody besides what I raise on streams until the 15th of this month at the earliest. And I need to now have money somehow to pay 2 different condo dues and utilities before then. So already it's like, damn, that sucks. Any money that I raise on any stream via tips is going straight towards that, and that's it. So I have no money right now, okay? Just being very real with all of you. So that was the situation I was already in, okay? As dire as that is, as shitty as that is, that's the situation I'm in. So then, all this is going on, okay? And as you know, I've been dealing with the bankruptcy and everything. So finally, I get an email from my tax attorney. And he says, all right, you know, it's that time of year, we got to start getting ready to file and everything. And as you guys know, I'm on a payment plan with the IRS because I couldn't pay my taxes last year.
Fuck the IRS.
So I'm on a slow payment plan. Every month I pay a little bit, so that they don't get on my case for not paying my taxes last year. So he's like, so I guess, you know, with the situation you're in, you know, what's going on? So I explained to him. I explained everything to my tax attorney. I was like, you know, I'm filing for bankruptcy. I basically have no money. All the money I make was going to these unsecured creditors and pissing away the money. Couldn't ever get caught up. So, you know, I filed, and, you know, it's going to go through. It's just a matter of how long. And, you know, that's kind of the deal. But, of course, this last year, I barely could pay any federal taxes. I did pay some, but I barely paid any. So definitely not what I owed. And I was hoping that what's going to happen this year is that they're going to take those taxes that I already owed, and they're going to roll this year's that I owe into that payment plan and just extend the payment plan. And go from there. And the truth of the matter is that's probably what's going to happen, according to my tax attorney. That's probably what's going to happen. It's not like last year where it was like, oh my god, the sky is falling. If I can't pay my taxes and if they don't qualify me for this payment plan, what's going to happen? It sounds like they're already just going to roll it in, alright? So that's good news, okay? Now, a few things that I learned from my tax attorney, which I didn't know. Obviously, I wouldn't know. I've been so busy with everything else, I didn't have time to research anything or whatever. So, as you guys know, I'm married now. And when you're married, you have to file your taxes differently. You know, my wife used to just file her taxes as single, very simple taxes. You know, she gets a W-2 from her employer. She could very easily just go, like, online and do the free online tax filing. Boom. Easy peasy done. Well, according to my tax attorney, it's not that easy anymore. Because we're married, even if we decide to file together or separately, there's a different thing you have to do when you file. And basically, the tax returns have to coincide, and basically, it's not as easy as it used to be, okay?
I'm a mature adult with a business degree.
Now, I explained to my tax attorney, I can't pay you any more money, extra money, on top of what you're already billing me to do my taxes every year. There's no way I can afford extra money. I just declared bankruptcy. So you have to understand, you know, I understand that you probably want to do my wife's taxes, but unless you're going to give me, like, you know, some kind of a big discount, there's no way I can do that. I'm just going to have to try have her do them herself again for free. And he basically responded and said, well, there's good news. I'm going to do them for free. I was like, holy shit, really? He's like, yes, obviously in your situation, I'm not going to charge you anything extra to do your wife's taxes. In fact, because they're going to be so straightforward. The only thing is we need to make sure that they jive with yours so you two don't get in trouble. Holy shit. That's great news. In the modern day, how many people will tell you, I'm going to do something nice for you for free? Probably zero, right? Almost never does this ever happen, okay? So, that was pretty sweet. I was like, but wait a minute. In life, you rarely get anything for free. So the question here is, what's the catch? Okay? What's the catch, right? Oh, I wonder what this catch could possibly be. Well, there's actually two catches. You ready? Ready for this one? So first of all, he tells me, well, I understand your situation. What we're going to do is don't pay any money towards your taxes for this year or last year that you didn't pay. He's like, if you didn't pay, you didn't pay it. It's already going to be considered late, and more than likely what we're going to do is roll it over into your existing payment plan. But I strongly recommend you immediately start paying money on a monthly basis towards your federal taxes for this year. As you know, as much as you can. And he basically says as little as you can, as long as you're paying something every month, you should be paying something this year. And he wanted me to make a payment by the 15th of this month. I'm like, let's see. I just paid a giant amount of money for my bankruptcy. I just paid a giant amount of money for my back taxes for the state. And now I'm struggling to make money, enough money for my condo dues and my utilities. And you expect me to pull money out of my ass to start paying federal taxes for this year.
Save the pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Like, on what planet is this gonna happen, right? So realistically, I don't see this happening. You know, I basically what would have to happen is not only am I raising all the funds that I need for the things I'm already have to pay, now I'm supposed to raise extra money by the 15th of this month in order to make this payment. I don't see it happening. I really don't. Okay? So that's the deal. And some people already are saying really stupid things in the stream chat, like, why don't you charge it up on a credit card? You obviously have no idea how bankruptcy works. When you're filing for bankruptcy, you can't use credit anymore. If you do, it could be considered fraud, because they're saying, why on earth are you using credit cards when you know that you're going to try to charge them off so that you don't have to pay them? That's considered fraud. It's one thing if you were using the cards with the intention to pay them back. It's another thing when you're trying to clear bankruptcy, you can't just use your credit cards anymore. You go to, fraud. You go to jail. That's crazy. So I can't use that. That's what I've been telling you guys. It's very different now than it used to be. I have nothing whatsoever to fall back on. I have no credit at all at this point. Now that the bankruptcy filing's on my credit report, that's the end of it. I'm not going to get credit from anything else anymore. Okay?
I basically need help. Alright, and I'm hoping that putting up a tips goal every day will motivate people to tip me.
There's nothing I can do about it, right? So, in reality, there's nothing I can do. If I raise enough money by the 15th to maybe pay some federal taxes, great. I don't even know if I'm going to raise enough money to pay my condo dues and stuff, so, you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about that. Now, the other thing is, here's the other thing. Now, this is the thing that really sucks. Because that was just a minor thing, okay? What I basically told my tax attorney is, I'm like, listen, if I can raise money moving forward, maybe like March, okay, when I'm not paying exorbitant extra money for bankruptcy filings and all of this, then maybe I can afford to pay a little bit to the federal taxes. Right now, I can't do that, okay? Now, the other thing he says is, well, I'm going to do your wife's taxes for free for you because I'm going to be a nice guy, right? But because you're in bankruptcy, we can't just do your taxes for free. We can't expect that we're going to do your taxes and then you say, oh, you're in bankruptcy, you can't pay it. So I need you to pay your filing fees up front. Oh, really? So you know I'm in bankruptcy, you know I don't have any money, and you want me to pay you money up front? Because last year the way I did it, he billed me for the taxes, and I paid it slowly over the year. Like every month I would put in like $100, and over the course of the year I was able to pay it off, which was no problem. You know, a little bit a month is different than find a way to pay over $1,000 in one fell swoop. Okay, so I have to pay it, and it sucks because that's life. You know, I have to. If I don't, then he's not going to do my taxes for me. If he doesn't do my taxes for me, then there's no way I can file them myself with how difficult they are. I basically have to fish around for another tax attorney, and no other tax attorney is going to do my taxes for free either when they know I'm in bankruptcy. So I have to raise extra money by the end of the month to pay this guy so that he will do my taxes for me.
Mark McCauley says, hint, hint. Dude, no hint, hint. I'm outright telling you, I really would appreciate some help via tipping. That's not a hint. That's saying, if you can, please help, because it really sucked earlier today. It was so goddamn slow.
If I don't raise extra money by the end of this month to pay this guy to do my taxes, he won't do them, and then I'm even in deeper shit, okay? This sucks. It's funny, because I swear to God, since I announced, I'm declaring bankruptcy, it seems like more people want money from me than ever. It's like, wait a minute, that's not how it works. I'm basically telling you I have no money. That's why I'm doing this, and now you want more money.
Help!
Shitty. But that's life, I guess. And nothing I can do about it. So, this all happens on my day off, of course, when I'm supposed to be relaxing and feeling better and having fun and unwinding, and instead all this shit has to hit me, the stress and fucking bullshit. That was just what I wanted on my fucking day off, right? So, what I need to do, very matter-of-factly, I need to do a special event this month. I don't want to become someone who constantly has to advertise in my videos, on my streams, that my gameplay becomes more about fundraising than the actual playing of the game.
Yes, I do need to do fundraising during streams in order to pay my bills, because this is my job and I need to keep stuff going, right?
Probably near the end of the month, to raise as much money as I possibly can to pay this guy to prepare my taxes, alright? And or to raise extra money to pay federal taxes, so that way I'm on pace here, so they'll roll my taxes into this year's, or the existing payment plan, and basically I won't be starting off on the wrong foot this year, which really sucks, because the whole point was, I can afford to pay my state back taxes, which I did, and now that that's done, now we're back to the federal, right? Here we go. It's the fucking pinball game, back and forth between the bullshit. Just pretty upset about the situation. I don't know what else to say. So here's the deal. I need to do something. Now, I'm already doing a special event this month, right? Around the middle to late this month, probably say the third week of this month, I'm doing the special retrospective event. This is what you guys are already nominating moments for, your favorite moments of my 11 years as a content creator. And what you're doing is you're picking out your favorite ones, and in a marathon setting, we're going to sit down and watch those together. We've done this many times before. It always seemed to turn out to be a good time. You guys can continue to do that, by the way. If you type > retrospective in the stream chat, it'll bring up the link to do that. Please continue to nominate stuff. Like I said, that's going to probably be the third week of this month, okay? FYI. For those who are wondering, gee, I wonder when it's actually happening. That's when it's going to probably go down, all right? So, that's all well and good. But, now I need to do something else on top of that, okay? To raise tips so that I can pay this guy by the end of the month. Then he'll do my taxes. If I raise anything in excess to what I need to pay this guy for him to do my taxes, I can put that towards the federal taxes, which he wants me to do. So, this sucks. I don't like doing this. Guys, I hate this shit. I like it when we can just come to stream and have fun and play games and have to worry all this fucking stupid bullshit. I'm tired of it. And please, Lord, I'm telling you guys, the whole point of this is that hopefully, with everything I'm doing here, with the bankruptcy and all this, it'll settle all this for good. I won't have to do this crazy shit anymore. Okay? Instead, this will be over with. I'm trying to get myself back to square one. I'm trying to get myself back to a good situation where we don't have to worry about this stupid shit anymore, and it's not an issue, and we can just have fun on stream every day. That's where I want us to get, okay? Sadly, it's not, as I told you guys, fixing a problem like this is not a quick situation. It's going to be a long form, very difficult situation. It's going to take a long time. But the thing is, I know you guys are supporting me day in and day out, the whole way. You now know 100% transparently what's going on with me. And you know what we're going to do here. And, I'm doing my best to tough through all this shit.
I feel now that like things are easier for me now. Whenever there's a crisis and I need help, you guys help me. Whenever there's a situation, and a disgusting beggar. Phil's just one of the worst e-beggars.
I'm sick as hell. I'm still here. I don't want to do special events to fundraise. I have to. That's just my situation right now, okay? So, what I'm looking for you guys, suggestions on something realistic that I can do, alright, as a special event stream near the end of this month. It'll more than likely end up being the last week of the month, considering the third week of the month we're already doing the retrospective, okay? I already had some suggestions. I did a straw poll last night on Twitter just to field some suggestions. Some of the suggestions I had were Mass Effect 2 Renegade Run, because I wanted to play Mass Effect 2 forever, and I wanted to do a Renegade Run forever, so I could do that as like a marathon. 8, 9, 10 hours of Mass Effect 2 marathon to raise funds. See how far we can get, and see how much I can raise for this, okay? Yeah, I'm a gamer!
I don't stream to make money.
That's number one. Or, maybe Dark Souls, as you guys know, over the years, Dark Souls is the series you guys seem to like to see me go back to the most. Although at this point, I really don't know, as a normal run through Dark Souls, what on earth I could do. I've played every game at least 2 to 3 times at this point, and I realistically don't know what else I could do in them. I know that there's things that people do out there, like special challenge runs and the like, and regardless of the fact of if I finish it, maybe just seeing me try to do a challenge run in Dark Souls for like 8 hours, you know what I mean?
And see me suffer through it, that would be worth some contributions? No.
You know what I mean? I don't know what it would be, though. It would actually be up to you, I guess. I already did all the games recently. I'm not going to do Dark Souls 3 again, because that's the last one I did. As a redo, remember I redid it, and I beat all the DLCs again and everything. So I'm not going to be doing that again. I would say probably Dark Souls 1 or 2, whichever one, for whatever reason you guys would want me to do, with some kind of a special premise or something. Whatever it may be. Okay. I'm not sure what it would be.
I'm here to play games and have fun. I'm not here to be a whore. Alright? I'm not here to beg you for money. Even though I will mention, maybe on a daily basis, that you can subscribe to my Twitch channel. I'm not going to sit here and beg you for fucking money. I'm not going to stop playing a game and have everything come to a grinding halt to say, oh gee, thanks, Jose Cuervo 527 for subscribing. It's preposterous. Again, think about the kind of person who would stop what they're doing completely and totally ruin their content of whatever they're doing in the moment to just call out to someone who sent them $1. You know what I mean? Wow, thanks for $1. You know what? You know what those people should say? Instead of the stupid sound effects they play on their streams or stopping and saying a phrase, here's what they should say. Gee, thanks for the money, dummy. Thanks for the money, dummy. That's what it should just play. Because that's basically what they're saying. Gee, thanks for getting your stupid name grab, you moron. Thanks for the dumb money. Instead of watching to play the game or for the content that I'm giving you, instead you're doing it to get a stupid shout out. So thanks for the money, dummies.
But, it's some kind of a twist. Or maybe see me play a retro game that you guys know is difficult, and you would want to see me, like, do a big run of it. Like, I know, for example, Super Mario Brothers 2. Alright, the real Super Mario Brothers 2, okay, is a game that's insanely difficult. Insanely difficult. Alright? And the truth of the matter is, I've never played it. I've known that it's incredibly difficult. I played the American Super Mario 2, which is a game called Doki Doki Panic. So imagine if I tried to beat every stage, and the rules would be I can't skip a stage, Instead, I have to beat every stage legit throughout the entire game and play it in a marathon, and hopefully I beat it in said marathon, right? Something like that. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there's various options. Someone already just said, what about Ninja Gaiden on the NES again? What about Ninja Gaiden Black, which I started? I think these are all good suggestions. So, that's what I'm looking for. I need your feedback. What would get people to come out to a special stream and contribute with tips and basically help me out of this situation, because I have to pay for my taxes by the end of this month. And here's the other thing, guys. Here's what I need you to understand.
it has to be funds that I raise in addition to what I usually raise. All right, I need you to understand that, because some people are like, "Oh, but you already raise a lot of money." It's fine. You're right, but I need that money to pay all my normal bills that normally I would be paying. You see what I mean?
I still need to pay for the mortgage. I still need to pay for the condo fees. I still need to pay all my utilities. I need to pay my garbage removal. I need to pay my health insurance. All these things have to be paid. My cell phone bill. All these things need to be paid. And so it's not like, oh, well, you could just take the money you normally raise and put it towards this thing. No, I can't. I need to raise additional funds in addition to what I usually make in order to do this, okay?
Let's face it, is a money factory. Please give me your monies.
That's why we have to do like a special event to raise whatever the extra money here. All right. I don't want to do this. I'm tired of it. I'm telling you right now. Like, I can't wait. For me, the light at the end of this tunnel is when we can just come to stream every day, have a good time, play any games, whatever games they may be, have fun, and you don't have to hear about any of this shit ever again. I'm serious about that. Like, you don't have to hear about any of the behind-the-scenes shit ever. Instead, it's just us having fun with games, and you don't ever have to hear about my private nonsense. I'm just so tired of it. You know, I just don't want to do this anymore. I am 100% fed the fuck up, which is why I had to declare the bankruptcy, right? It's the only way out.
I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
So, as much as annoying as this is for you, it's just as annoying for me, if not more so. You know, here I am. I'm like, okay, I'm incredibly stressed out. I'm sick. I already all the trolling and shit I had to put up with in the last week since the bankruptcy, filing went into effect, and then it's my day off, and then all this has to happen too. I'm like, this is just fucking great. I'm so tired of this shit. I just want a day where I don't have to have this fucking stress on my head. The day's yet to come, but I'm hopeful that we can get through this. We can tough this shit out, and the day will come. I'm still hopeful, even after all this shit. All right, I'm still hopeful about it. Okay. Just so you know, I'm going to say this up front. There's no way I can do a 24-hour stream, because you have some people spamming the chat. 24-hour stream. Guys, I just explained, this has to be funds that I raise in addition to what I normally do. Let me emphasize, what I normally do. So if I do a 24-hour stream and then I can't stream for 2 days because I'm so fucking tired afterward, then it negates any positive benefit of doing the special stream. Okay?
Minimum effort, minimum money and time involved, maximum profit.
But this has to be as a special event outside of my normal playthroughs, where I do a special marathon. It brings people out to contribute, and it doesn't hinder my normal work. I can continue to still be here on a normal streaming as well. Okay?
What's hilarious is people, well, how much does Phil need? Well, here's the truth. There's the amount that he's going to charge me to do the taxes, but then he also wants me to raise money to pay the federal taxes. So you want to know how much I need? As much as I can raise. Because if I just say this one amount, then that's enough to just do the taxes. That's great. Here, I'll tell you right now. He charges around $1,250 a year to do my taxes. That's about it. So that's the minimum that I need to raise by the end of this month, is around $1,250 extra to pay this guy to do my taxes. But then I need to raise money for the federal taxes on top of that. Or else I have no money for it, So that's what I mean. Like, we're talking not only raising the amount that he needs to do the taxes, but then I need to try to raise extra to actually pay the federal taxes. It's a money pit.
So there you go. And yeah, I know, Beefsteak Tomato goes, man, I paid $13 to do my taxes this year, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, now imagine you own your own business, and this is what you have to go through every year. This is what I go through every year. I have to pay an exorbitant amount of money because my taxes are very, very complicated. If you saw my tax return, your head would fucking spin. It's like 1,000,000 pages. It's like, this is a write-off, that's a write-off, this is not a write-off, this is some kind of depreciation on this asset, and this, I'm looking at it, I don't understand. I took accounting in college. This is way more complicated than anything I knew. So, it sucks. Alright? Alright, guys. So, that's the deal. Please, think of some good ideas if you can. Share them with me. I'm all ears. The only thing I can't do is a 24-hour stream. That's crazy.
It's not about, I'm trying to make maximum money. If I was, trust me, if I were trying to make maximum money, I wouldn't be playing Final Fantasy VI. I wouldn't be playing Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't have played a ridiculous amount of the games that I've played over the years. It's not about maximum money.
The best way to contribute is by tipping me. Right now, probably more than ever, I need your support with tips, because I've got 10 days left before I get paid by Twitch, and I have to pay, at this point, doing the math in my head, over $1,000 between condo dues and utilities that I need to somehow pay with $0 in the bank, it's not a good situation, all right? So your tips are 100% going to help me with that and fund that, things that I need to pay. Hell, if I make any extra, then I guess I could put it towards the federal taxes. I don't see that happening before the 15th, but that's the deal very much right now. So your tips are helping me more than anything. Please consider tipping me today if you can.
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution. Conway Blood Bank did a 50-bit cheer. All right, this is stupid shit. Why doesn't Kat drive an Uber in her downtime? All right, shut up.
All right, one final reiteration. All right, guys, please, if you can, please tip me today. I really need to help now and for the next 10 plus days until I get paid by Twitch to pay all my other bills that are coming up in between that time. And apparently I'm supposed to magically come up with money to pay the federal government as well. Go figure. I don't know where this is all coming from. So please consider it. If you can tip, please do. Thank you very much for all of your support.
JrMitch here. Let's see what he said here. He says, I need to say something. Your detractors don't understand perseverance will always overcome. You're not going anywhere. You're like the roach of the internet. Embrace it. Well, as
yeah.
Pig roach, bad as an association of people would say a roach is, I mean, the roach is the ultimate survivor. Breathe! I think they say that, like, the roach has existed in time, in its current form for, like, so long and outlived so many different species and everything. I mean, in some ways, I think it actually is a positive reference. In other ways, it's negative. Listen, fuck yeah, I don't care. I just don't give a shit anymore. So, it is what it is. Alright, thank you for the cheer. Cockroach! Cockroach! La cucaracha! La cucaracha! Like, I guess I'm too old for that shit. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.